Federal government launches comprehensive strategy tagged exploit $7 trillion global halal market.
And agree on strategy that will position Nigeria as a top halal exporter.
EFCC denies media reports claiming former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, honors invitation. African trade union leaders converge on Abuja to re-examine the African Continental Free Trade Area.
How do you ensure that their safety at work is guaranteed?
Hello and welcome to the News Desk at 6 on Nta News24. We are live in Abuja. I am Olajide Bello. The federal government has launched a comprehensive strategy tagged exploit the $7 trillion global halal market, aiming at positioning the country as a leading player in the halal economy. Vice President Kashim Shettima at an event in Abuja said the project is part of initiatives to diversify the economy with a view to capitalizing on Nigeria's position as the 8th largest domestic halal economy in the world. State House correspondent Nta News24 reports.
Nigeria's economic and demographic size gives us a unique advantage in developing a vibrant halal investment sector.
Build a vibrant halal economy. Unlocking Nigeria's potential is the theme of this stakeholders' engagement to build a collaborative framework that will create opportunities for economic diversification, job creation, and export expansion.
For Nigeria to become a hub of opportunities in the global halal economy, we must prioritize our strengths and reassess our weaknesses. Today's engagement provides a platform for us to collaborate with key international organizations. This will allow us to develop a comprehensive halal ecosystem and agree on strategies that will position Nigeria as a top halal targeting high value market.
Through partnership with key stakeholders, both domestic and international, we are determined to position Nigeria as a leader in the halal economy.
The halal sector can also play a crucial role in resolving the farmer hunger crisis by promoting ethical farming practices and ensuring that we use advanced technologies to improve agricultural yields.
Exploring investment opportunities, promoting technology adoption, and expansion of regional trade, taking advantage of the African Continental Free Trade Area. These stakeholders say will ensure Nigeria's competitiveness in regional and global markets.
The agriculture and food industry is a major component of this growth, driven by the high demand for halal certified food products amongst Nigeria's large Muslim population. Solving problems, we need to diversify, leave our comfort zone, look at other opportunities that we can rely on and address our challenges.
By increasing halal exports and focusing on strategic import substitution, Nigeria is projected to have an addition of nearly $1.2 billion to the country's GDP by 2027. From the State House, Abraham Jibrila, NTA News.
African trade union leaders have converged in Abuja to re-examine the African Continental Free Trade Area AfCFTA to ensure labor rights are upheld and interests of workers are protected in implementation patterns. Joseph Woodson reports the forum is organized by the Organization of Trade Unions of West Africa and the International Trade Union Confederation Africa Region.
It is about 6 years since the 10th extraordinary session of the Assembly of the African Union signed the Africa Continental Free Trade Area to create single market for goods and facilitate movement of persons to deepen the region's economy. But trade unions have continued to raise concern over alleged neglect of the interests of organized workers in the agreement. This workshop is one among many others to keep African trade union leaders abreast with the agreement and the need to engage governments in their countries to ensure interests of workers are not just captured, but workers play a key part in decision-making in the implementation.
And now that the 5-year period after which it can be reviewed has now come to pass, that the agreement in all the areas, all the subject areas that there's an agreement on, there should be a protocol on labor rights.
But how do you ensure that their human and labor rights are protected? How do you ensure that their safety at work is guaranteed? How do you ensure that the goods and services at the end you will be trading in are not product of forced labor? They are not product of child labor. The companies that will be involved in this agreement are those ones that allow for freedom of association, are those ones that allow for collective bargaining.
Among major focus of discourse are progress made so far, awareness and challenges, sharing experiences and strategies towards inclusion in the implementation strategies in different countries. In Abuja, Joseph Otsen, NTA News.
House of Representatives members have donated 100 million naira to Maiduguri flood victims. This was announced by Alhassan Adodagua, who led the House delegation to commiserate with the government and people of Borno over the flood disaster that affected over 2 million people in Maiduguri and environs.
The visit was at the instance of the Speaker and the entire membership of the House to sympathize with the government and people of Borno over the disaster that massively disrupted social and economic lives of millions.
We as a House will be poised for accepting any attempt of intervention from the federal government, as the case may be, even if it means coming up with a special intervention that will require appropriation to address this and similar other cases in the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
My sincere gratitude to the Speaker of the House of Representatives and in particular this very important delegation for commiserating with the government and people of Borno State over the recent flooding that has severely affected the social and economic activities of the people of the state.
The House of Representatives delegation also visited the Shehu of Borno, Abubakar ibn Umar Garba El Kanemi, on a similar mission, during which they prayed Allah to avert future occurrence. In Maiduguri, Mahmoud Goni, NTA.
Nigeria's flood management experts are advocating robust policies to drive effective flood insurance and utilization.